Hey everyone, Mark Fulmer here, TrackTik's Vice President Security Industry. Joined today by John Petruzzi at GSX19. Our first set of the influencer videos today. JP, how you doing?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for joining us.
Appreciate the invite.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. So I'm currently the Executive Vice President for the Northeast region of G4S Secure Solutions. I also head up our Integrated Security Solutions Strategy for the Americas. And then in my spare time, I happen to be a board member and spend a little bit of time trying to advocate on the industry and the professionals front.
Fantastic. Yeah. So spare time, you use that term loosely, I'm guessing.
It's very loose.
Yeah. So the industry's healthy. We see tons of people at GSX here. The industry's changing. The association's changing, right?
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about the governance and new structures.
So obviously we're trying to inject new lifeblood into the association, and one of the things that we found was really missing was that inclusiveness from a global perspective. Yes, we certainly had international members, but we're trying to govern them and manage them from Arlington, Virginia. And that just doesn't make sense. So what we did is engage an association management company, brought them in and looked at best practices on how associations restructure governance to be able to deal with the different geographies around the world. So really, really excited. We announced our board for January 1st of 2020, extremely diverse. And we brought the four pillars of the association together. They've kind of been out on the sides. So you think about the CSO Center, formerly the CSO Roundtable. We have the PCB, right, looking at our certifications. We have S&G, right? So you start thinking about these and the fact that they were parked over here, now those folks are actually board members, right? And they have a voice. They're advocate, but they're also representing the security profession.
Fantastic. So, associations in evolution, the industry's in evolution. You've been in the industry for a couple of years. We won't say how many.
But don't date me.
In your role at G4S, you're adopting technology. You're going through a lot of change. Tell us a little bit what you're seeing. That change actually out in the field.
Man, you see it here, right? You think about the energy that we've had at GSX. We're certainly trying to drive new and creative ways, bring in those startups. Thinking about the D3 area there with our defense. Disruption. It's really, really cool. But if you think about it, we're at a place where we knew we were going to be. I think a little faster pace than some have recognized. I really look at the next 5 to 10 years. Total dynamic change, right? So we take that human factor and we're going to leverage technology. We're never going to do away with the humans, right? But we're going to leverage that, and it's a force multiplier.
And John is very active on ESRM, and of course the guide or the new guidelines been released. So that's coming up in the future. So put yourself a year into the future and tell me what you think that GSX20 is going to look like.
Yeah, so GSX20 is going to be amazing. So we really advocate for both our exhibitors and the attendee. We want them to provide the feedback. We take that feedback, whether it's constructive criticisms or positives, keep doing this, and incorporate it into the show. So some big changes for 20. There will be no more Thursday. The 3.5 hours of this floor is going to be moved over to Monday. So really big opening event on the floor with our exhibitors and all the attendees having a really good time. So we'll try to make it a big party and celebrate the opening.
Right on. So GSX is where the industry meets, and that was the case for 2019. It'll be the case for 2020. JP,
appreciate it, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.